Hi, welcome to Karen K Reviews. Today I'm giving a recap and my thoughts on All American Season 5, Episode 14, Make Me Proud. This episode opens up with a voiceover from Jordan about the void that he feels after his father's passing. Jordan feels like, as the man of the house, he has to step up, but is disappointed in himself when he finds that he has difficulty completing a to do list that he found amongst Billy's things. Patience and Layla prepare for the premiere of Patience's new video. Layla and Patience feel that Mrs. Baker is doing too much of the mother hen role around the house, so Liv says that they should suggest just being a roommate to her. This initially upsets Laura when she finds out, but she realized that she was doing all of those things to keep her morning routine with Billy. A.D. Barnes meets with Spencer and Jordan about the future of GAU football, but Spencer wants A.D. Barnes to help expedite his entrance into the transfer portal, which Barnes says he can't do, and Spencer leaves out of the meeting. Barnes then has Jordan attend a press conference and introduces him as the future of GAU football and wants to use his grief to create a more positive image of GAU and save the team. Spencer helps out his mom in South Crenshaw and runs into Kia, who invites him to hang out. Spencer suggests that they use his mom's house for a kickback. After the press conference, Jordan is conflicted about what to do. Should he use his pain to try to get GAU a softer penalty, or should he refuse? Liv suggests that Jordan check in on Spencer and use seeking his advice as an excuse to check in on him. But of course, Spencer doesn't answer his calls. Kia invites her uncle over to the kickback because she thought it would cheer Spencer up, but Spencer basically sends him on his way afterwards. Kia asks him why he keeps deflecting, but he still won't open up. Frosto is fed up with Spencer running from everything and tells him he is giving up on everything Coach told them about being Crenshaw strong, especially after he didn't tell them about leaving JU and wouldn't step up to be there for Jordan. Jordan eventually just drives to talk to Spencer, who refuses to talk and is still acting like nothing matters. He tells Jordan to do what's best for him. Jordan feels like everything that mattered to his dad is falling apart because he can't fix any of it. Laura explains that Billy actually couldn't do any of the things on the list himself and that they usually ended up having to call in a professional. She tells Jordan his dad's legacy is him and Lib, and he wouldn't want them to hold onto any part of him that held them back. She realizes that he will want the same for her. Patience runs into Miko at Slauson's. Miko claims it's been her favorite spot ever since Patience brought her there, but it's likely that she's been going there daily, hoping to run into Patience. Even though Patience unfollowed her, she's still really excited about Patience's music video. After the Miko run-in, Patience is unsure about the 2.0 launch and fears alienating her fans that have been supporting her from the beginning of her career. Miko DM Patience with an idea to take a picture with the flowers Miko sent, but it sounds like it's just a manipulation tactic on Miko's end, and that's why Layla is skeptical. Gia tells Layla that she realized the flowers from Miko were sent directly to their house, so Miko has figured out where Patience lives. Layla encourages Jordan by explaining that she always came to Billy with her problems and that he always encouraged her to listen to herself and that she would know what was right and encourages him to do the same. Layla then says she loves Jordan and he says it back, which is their first I love you moment. Jordan meets with the team to encourage them to show that they are the future of GAU football. As Spencer cleans up with Kia after the kickback, she says that Frausto wasn't wrong about what he said. She tells him that he is wearing a mask and not being real. He tries to kiss her and she refuses and tells him he has to deal with his grief. Jordan confronts A.D. Barnes about the press conference and gives him videos he and the team put together about building their own legacy. In one of the videos, it is announced that Coach Kenny is the head coach. So these are my thoughts. I like the format that the show has been using with opening up with a voiceover. Even though now we know it's something they're going to say later, I still feel like it's a pretty solid way to hook us into the episode and let us know whose grief we're going to be focusing in on. As far as Miko, I think people with a celebrity status have to be careful of allowing fans to get too close. When someone is that big of a fan of a celebrity, it really becomes an obsession, and I don't think they see them as a person, really, because they have them so high up on a pedestal. Also, if you want to meet with a stranger for dates or you made an online friend, meet them somewhere you don't frequent, so if it goes left, you're less likely to run into them again. And now that Miko knows where she lives, I'm really afraid for everyone's safety because this girl does not care about boundaries when it comes to patience. It's hard enough learning how to fix things around the house, and I can't imagine trying to learn with the grief and pressure of filling in someone's shoes like Jordan felt. I was glad somebody finally said something to Spencer. Maybe the talks with Frosto and Kia will help to put some things into perspective, or at least help him to realize that he needs to allow himself to grieve and acknowledge how he really feels deep inside. As far as the storyline with the press conference and Billy coaching at GAU, after people pass, there are so many different narratives that can be given because they aren't here to explain what actually happened. And I'm glad that Jordan decided to go against the narrative that A.D. Barnes was putting out and to let the truth be told and to give everybody a chance to speak that was on the scene. When Layla told Jordan that she loved him, it was so natural that I almost forgot that that was their first time saying it to each other. And I liked how Jordan looked surprised too. I feel like once Laura starts writing in her journal again, constantly, it's going to help her to process her grief and to continue to keep moving. For me, writing down what happened and how I feel releases a lot of emotions. What are your opinions on this episode? Comment down below. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.